Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this face for the first time, hi, my name is Leila, aka Mrs. Chops. We're so glad to have you here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys for coming back and watching my videos, liking them, subscribing, commenting. I really appreciate you guys. So today we're still continuing with our building series, and on this video we're going to be, before we get into today's video guys, if you missed out the first episode of our building journey series, please, after watching this video, then you can go ahead and check out the first episode guys, and do not forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Thank you guys. So let's get into today's video. So on this video I'm going to be telling you guys some of the mistakes that we made during building our house, and boy did we not make a lot of mistakes. We guys, I really cannot tell you all of the mistakes that we made, but I'm just going to mention I think those that I think are the worst mistakes that we made. So the first mistake that we made, and I think this is the the worst mistake that we made, is we did not research on modern houses. Like when we engaged with our architect guy, we're like, okay, we need this and this, and that's it. We're not concerned about the elevation of how the house was going to look, which direction was it going to face, our entrance door, which direction was it going to be. We did not take into account. Now I hear that you have to take into account the rising of the sun, the sunsets, and also ever we did not take that into account. And even the guy who did who drew our house plan, he did not even advise us on some of the things that we had to put into account. So some of the things we do not have, for example, some of the things that I realized that I truly needed in my house, I do not have. And now we have to tear down some walls, we have to rearrange some stuff and open some walls, and remove some things. And you know, it's just costly when you have already built your house up to the level that we are now, to now start on getting new ideas and so forth and so on. So I cannot overemphasize how important it is to do your research. For example, now we had to forego our wooden pivot door because it really needs a lot of space for it to pivot when opening and closing. So we forgot that. Now we have to add a laundry area guys. Like I don't even understand how I missed having a laundry area in my house. Like with the way I do laundry guys, if you have seen my my vlogs, I'm always doing laundry. Like how can you not have a laundry space when you're always washing? Girl, come on. So yeah, I digress. Let's move on. So the next mistake that we made is we did not have proper timelines with our contractors. So when we started building, right, we were not in a rush to move into our house, right? So I think our builder also picked up on that we're not rushing to move into our house because our finances were not permitting us to build as quickly as possible. So he took advantage of that. Some days he would not even come to work, and would come to the site, and you would hear that he hasn't been showing up for work for like a week or 2 weeks even. And even when we try to call him, sometimes he would not answer, and we could not change builders because sometimes we would have paid up front, and that's the money we would have at that moment. So for us to engage into another contractor, it won't make sense. It would mean that we would lose money. So we did not have that professional relationship, if I may say, with our builders. They would just do whatever they pleased with us. Right? Shame. So yeah guys, so the fourth and final mistake that we made is ignoring red flags. As even in building, there are red flags that you can actually see that this contractor, I should be aware. So when we were doing our plumbing, when we were looking for a plumber, right? There's a guy who recommended a plumber to us, and he was really he had really good stories about the plumber. Then we took his number and we called the plumber. And you know, guys, when they say cheap is expensive, sometimes expensive is just expensive. We engaged with that plumber, and she was expensive. It was more expensive than the ones that we had talked, that we had discussed with. And we're like, okay, if he's expensive, that means he knows what he's doing. And he was a bit old, and we thought like, he has experience. He's experienced. He's expensive and experienced. We thought wrong. So when he was now doing the job, there were some issues that we had with him. Like, for starters, when he fitted our chamber, he put it in a corner. Like, I'm sitting in a corner right now. Our chamber was like, yeah, I'll put a picture out here so that you guys can see where he positioned our chamber. So when we came later in the day to check out on progress, like, say, what's happening here? And it's like, munongogara ko antipanogarike. I'm like, tinogara sei uri mukona. It's like, munogara makadai so. I'm like, what? Toilets, it's like, we're supposed to be facing this direction. It's like, munongogara makaita sei makabhedherera. I'm like, what? Please fix it. Then he fixed it. The following day again, he made a mistake with our shower, positioning our shower. He fixed the shower where it was not supposed to go. Like, this whole space, you're leaving this whole space, the shower is supposed to be in that corner, and you've put it in the wrong position. He fixed it. We were like, it's just mistakes. Then I think the final stroke was when, after he had done the job, we noticed that there was a leak in one of the taps. We called him. The first time he said he had fixed it, but within a week we noticed that it was still leaking again. We called him again, and he said he fixed it, and it continued leaking. Then we're like, okay, fine, we are done with this plumber. Unfortunately for us, when he had done a very bad job with our plumbing, and we started asking around, we later realized that he was not even a certified plumber. He was actually just a handyman. He worked with plumbers, but he was not even a certified plumber. So this is just for you guys, that when you are engaging with contractors, please ask for their credentials, ask them to refer you to houses they have worked it's the job sites that they have done, so that you just show of the person that you are giving the job to, so that you do not lose money, as we did with that plumber of ours. So guys, I think that's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in to my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any more questions, just drop them in the comment section down below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you have not yet done that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.